So it is what it is. So moving on, let's go ahead and head to the NFL. Now, a team that is 2-0, who is Loreal's favorites to come out of the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are 2-0. They have defeated the LA Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Mind you, about the Buffalo Bills, they have a total of 72 points in the first 2 games. Josh Allen has 8 touchdowns. 7 of them are passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 614 passing yards, 75% completions. Stephon Diggs, this guy's on the road. He has 4 touchdowns, 270 receiving yards, 20 receptions. This team is looking good. This team is, I know according to a lot of people, are for real. Are the Buffalo Bills the most dangerous team in the NFL?
I'm going to say yes. And I think I'm going to say yes is because let's just start at the very beginning. Yes, it is only 2 games. But specifically, when you look at these past 2 games, the home opener, well, technically the beginning opener against the Rams,
opener, yeah.
And then the second game against the Titans, what I've seen specifically is very high amounts of improvement, whether it be offensively or defensively. Let's start with offensively. Josh Allen, he is improving. And I'm going to say this about Josh Allen, and I don't think I said this before. This dude is physical. I mean, besides passing, this man will do anything and everything to get the first down, to get to the end zone, to get to the touchdown. And the fact that the majority of his passes or majority of touchdowns are passing touchdowns opposed to rushing touchdowns, this is where we're going to see Josh Allen's talent. Because when he's compared to like Lamar Jackson or more so Patrick Mahomes, is how can he throw the football and how can he handle above pressure? He's been doing very well so far. He's been really a great leader and he's been playing elite. And I think when you think of him and Stephon Diggs, especially when you saw the way that they steamrolled against the Titans, that is the excitement that I'm thinking of the Bills being dangerous. I mean, if we see Diggs and Josh Allen do that again and again and again, and especially towards the playoffs, that is very dangerous. And I think people should watch out for that. And remember, a lot of the time, and especially when Stephon Diggs first came to the league, we know Stephon Diggs is elite. And of course, we know that if Stephon Diggs was going to go to the Buffalo Bills, he deserves the credit of helping this team. But let's give some credit to Josh Allen. He is making those throws. And also, he hasn't really made any mistakes. Granted, this is only the first 2 games, so of course, we'll see what happens. 2 interceptions, but he has been limiting his mistakes. He's been doing more so performing well as opposed to the opposite, and that's what we're looking for offensively. And on top of that, Josh Allen is versatile. He will give the ball to Singletary if they need to run the ball.
He will give a little bit more.
A little bit more, absolutely. He will give but he has the tight end, Dawson Knox, and he has other weapons like Gabe Davis. So Josh Allen, I think he's going to really prove this season just how much effective he can be as a quarterback to help the Bills get to where they want to be, which we know is the Super Bowl. Defensively, Von Miller already making a great impact, which we already know what he can do. But that is important because his leadership translates to the rest of the defense. We've seen the same thing when he was in Denver. We've seen the same thing when he was a part of the Rams. We're seeing the same thing now. Like the game last week against the Titans. Some of the defensive players, especially within like the forefront, they were very aggressive against Ryan Tannehill, and they was able to stop Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry didn't even do anything. So when you think about that, that makes me think, oh, wow, like if the Bills can stop people like that and beyond, this team can be dangerous. And I really believe it. I think the Buffalo Bills will be one of those dangerous teams in the AFC. And we'll see how it goes because they only won against the Rams and the Titans. I got to see how you do against the Ravens. I got to see how you do against the Chiefs, and not even just one time, more than once. But what I've been seeing so far, I think that we have a good indication. Well, not good. I think we have a great indication that the Bills can be one of those dangerous teams in the AFC and in the NFL.
I understand your point, and I'm not going to disagree on what you're saying. I'm not going to say that they have been the most dangerous because most dangerous is sometimes it's kind of unexpected, so sometimes you kind of are expecting, certain things to happen. Now, of course, things can be dangerous and you're expecting it to happen, but still, I would say that they are the most impressive. And the reason why I say this is because because the Buffalo Bills defense was already good. They were already one of the best, if not the best in the league beforehand. Now you bring Von Miller, that makes it even better. And now with that being said, all the pieces you have, knowing the fact what happened last year, although last year, they gave up how many points, like 40-something points against the Kansas City Chiefs. That so much for being the best defense in the, in the game, seeing how that goes. But anyway, I just want to say, obviously they are learning from their mistakes. What happened the last 2 years, really the last 3 years. Josh Allen has gotten better, especially the fact that the correlation, the combo between Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen showed you how much better Josh Allen has been. When you give him an elite wide receiver, great things can happen. I told you before, Loreal, I did not believe in Josh Allen at the time, but what I saw in the playoffs, I say he has my respect. And with that being said, they are a threat in the AFC. They should be a team that you should look out, because they are one of the best teams. I mean, definitely top 5, top 4, top 3 teams in the NFL. So I would say they are the most impressive. But let's be very clear. I mean, you still got to find a way how to beat, the Kansas City Chiefs. Saying that boy Patrick Mahomes. Okay, because also with the Kansas City Chiefs, in the first 2 games, they have a total of 71 points, alongside with the Detroit Lions, who are who doing their thing as well. But still, let's be very clear about the Kansas City Chiefs. So until I see something with the Buffalo Bills, and I want to see how they go against other elite teams. Like, I'm not gonna poo-hoo them beating the Rams, but obviously the Rams look like they were sorry as hell. They had that Super Bowl hangover real quick in that NFL home opener, you know what I'm saying? And then against the Tennessee Titans, I don't know what the heck is going on. Maybe it's just that, Derrick Henry is coming off an injury, or we're just showing Ryan Tannehill's true colors. But obviously that Titans team looks completely different than last year. That's all I gotta say. Now, Buffalo Bills should be respected. And if for some reason they have the number 1 seed in the AFC, they are a team that you have to be on the lookout, because Laura had because their stadium, their game is, I believe, is outside, right? Yes. Yeah, it's outdoors. So if you gotta go to that stadium outdoors just to play them in the playoffs, that's gonna be something. But there is one guy I do know that could beat them. You know what I'm saying? That boy Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Kansas City Chiefs. Bills versus Dolphins.
I'm going with Bills.
I know that a lot of people want to make these predictions, but you know what? There's going to be an upset alert that's going to happen. You know what? I'm going to right now. Miami over Buffalo in Miami, Florida. Well, technically in Miami Gardens, Florida. Get at me. Tua will beat the Josh Allen and Buffalo Bills Sunday afternoon football.